What's going on YouTube? Cotton 68 SBC channel. Wanted to share something pretty cool with you guys tonight. Congressman here in Kentucky, Mr. Thomas Massey, sent me a letter pretty much thanking me for being involved last year and writing letters, specifically on the Second Amendment, letting him know how I felt about it and that the Second Amendment was going to be a big part in my decision on who I marked on the ballot card. Uh, and in the letter, he tells me about goes and thanks me and stuff, and tells me about some gun legislation that's still trying to get passed through. And when I seen that, you know, everybody gets involved when you're up against the wall, I guess so to say. But even right now, guys. Even though it's not in the media, you're not hearing it crammed down your throat every day. We've got to be vigilant and make it a point to sit down and write your congressman every month. Even if it's not about the Second Amendment. I mean, there's other things in this country that are this whole country is screwed up. And we've got to make sure we stay on top of these guys. And I know you hear a lot of YouTube videos about how voting won't work and writing really doesn't do anything, but to be honest with you, that's all we got right now. And I think I guess as a patriot, I mean, it's pretty much our duty to stay on top of these guys and cram this stuff down their throats. Make them read emails till they're sick. And I mean, I'm not gullible. This is signed in pen. And I know Thomas Massey didn't sit down and sign this himself, and I'm sure a lot of other people got this letter, but I just thought it would be a good time to ask everybody, make sure you're writing your congressmen and your representatives every single month. Like I said, it's not about guns, about welfare. Our welfare system's so screwed up right now, it's not even crazy. We've got generations of people on welfare. And I'm not saying anything bad about welfare. If it wasn't for welfare, first 2 years of my life, I probably wouldn't be here right now. But back then, it was used to get up on your feet and get you into the workforce. And nowadays, welfare is a job, and people joke about it all the time, but it's really sad. Our tax system's so messed up right now. You've got people that haven't worked a day in their life, and I know of at least one case where a lady's getting back $15,000. Hasn't worked one bit last year. And in my opinion, they need to drug test for welfare, and welfare needs to be something where if you're not a senior citizen, if you're an able body and you can work, you need to be looking for work while you're on it. I mean, it's killing our country. We can only give so much. There's too many people taking from the system, not enough people giving back. And when I say taking, I mean the government too. The people that are in power right now, we've got to do whatever we can to get them out. And I mean, I can't sit here and tell you what's going to fix it, but I mean, maybe we do need to have a revolution, but in order for that to happen, it's going to have to be all of us as Americans. We're all going to have to stand shoulder to shoulder and do what we got to do to get this done. If it's writing letters, if it's sitting on a firing line, I mean, something's got to happen for our kids. Somebody asked me the other day, matter of fact, it was a barber, walked in with my daughter, asked me when I was going to have another kid. Said she needed a little brother or sister, but right now, it's just, to me, I'm not bringing another kid in this world right now. It's too scary at times. I'm too worried about the one I got now. I don't know what her future's going to look like, and if it keeps going like it's going, it's not going to look good. But that's it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. And there is a website if you don't know how to get a hold of your congressman. It's I believe it's contactyourcongressman.org. If you Google that, it'll pop up. All you got to do is click on your state. For your state, it'll bring up a list of representatives, and you can click on each representative, and you can message each one of them. You can ask for a reply or tell them you don't want to reply. It doesn't matter, but guys, just make sure you're doing it. I believe if we get enough people uh, trying to move this country in the right direction, it's got no choice but to move in the right direction. I think that's part of the problem now is we've sat idle for way too many years, and it's caught up with us hardcore. But hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Got some big things coming. The snow hopefully is going to be gone next week, and I'm going to try to get out to the range, get some shooting done, and maybe even take my daughter squirrel hunting. We'll see if we can put that on camera. But you guys have a good night. Like I said, make sure you contact your congressman. We'll talk to you later.